4 years I was in high school, it felt like a blink of an eye, and high school did treat me very well. So the purpose of my speech today is to commemorate Butler High School and just talk about each grade and what I've done in each grade. So, to break down, I'm going to talk about freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. And sports played the biggest role in high school for me. I played 3 sports all 4 years, so it was a total of 12 seasons, so I didn't really have time to do much of anything else. And freshman year, I got acclimated to the transition to middle school and high school, and I made new friends being on these sports teams. So then to sophomore year, I was captain for the basketball and the soccer team. I had many memories with these teams being a leader for the kids on my team. And then I started to join some clubs like Core Club, Best Buddies. Core Club was a branch off of Rachel's Challenge. So I was just starting a chain reaction, being kind to everyone, getting everyone on board on that. And then Best Buddies, everyone was assigned a special needs kid, and we wanted to make them feel welcomed into the school and not feel like they're outcasts or anything. So we really wanted to get them involved into high school and make them feel welcomed. Junior year, I moved up to varsity sports. With that being said, I did join varsity club. Varsity club was simply where we would help set up any event like homecoming, winter formal, whatever the choreographer needed, like Miss McDonough. She would tell us what to do, and we would do it for her. I was also inducted into the Math Honor Society. It's called Mu Alpha Theta. Due to completing all the maths I did and having the GPA throughout those maths, I could be inducted into that, so I was there. For the Spanish Honor Society, I completed Spanish 1 through 4, and with a certain GPA I had, I was allowed to be inducted into that as well. And then National Honor Society was the last honor society that I was inducted into, and throughout my involvement in the community, in school, and my GPA in high school, I could be allowed to be inducted into that, which was a great accomplishment for me. And on to senior year, I was selected onto the homecoming court. Select few teachers could pick a certain amount of kids to be on this homecoming court who they thought really deserved it. Their involvement through the school, just playing sports, all of that good stuff coming together to be one. So I was selected onto the homecoming court. I received a couple scholarships, one being a delegate scholarship, the one being the Alfred O'Connell Scholarship, which was simply a full-ride scholarship to Hartford Community College, is where I'm at right now. So my parents are very happy about that I did receive that, because they are in debt for my sisters. And then my last scholarship was the Scoop Kelly Scholarship. I received that out of the whole senior class. One person was selected for that. And that scholarship was simply in memory of my lacrosse coach who passed away while I was in high school. So he was my mentor, and he did pass away. So his mother stepped up and created a scholarship in memory of him. And luckily, with my involvement in school, my grades, and all that stuff, she did believe I was the one who deserved the scholarship. So that was a true blessing and really helped my family out as well. And then for sports, my last season in high school, when it came playoff time, it could have been my last game I've ever played in the sport. So I do have a couple strong memories from those sports, one being with soccer. It was my last home game ever in front of the crowd, and I played defense, so I don't really score much. So I was going up against the best goalie in the state of Maryland, of course, and he was about 6'4", 220 pounds. His name was Quantrell Jones, and I had a one-on-one with him, and I played defense. So I ran all the way up the field, banged it around him, scored my only goal of the season in front of the home crowd, so I thought that was an awesome memory. Another memory with basketball, it was the last playoff game. It was away at Delaney High School. We were losing, but I still had the urge to shoot a half-court shot at the end of the game for some reason, and luckily I made it. So that was a strong memory I had from my last high school basketball game. And then lacrosse, we made it all the way to the state semi-championship. We did lose, but I did feel like I had the best game of my whole season, so that was a good memory to end off on that. And to end my high school days with prom, the senior trip to Kings Dominion, graduation, was just a cherry on top of all the accomplishments and achievements I've done throughout high school. And that really ended on a good note, because I did have a great time with all the best friends I had in high school. And with everything I just said, high school went by very fast, but now I'm on to a new chapter in my life at Hartford Community College.